It is only when we truly know and understand we have limited time on earth, and we have no way of knowing when our time is up, that we will begin to live each day to the fullest, as if it were the only one we have. "20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for a newer and richer experience. To those who stay put, the world is but an imaginary place. But to the movers, the makers, and the shakers, the world is all around, an endless invitation. So the only question left to ask yourself is, where should you go now?"
Hey, what's going on, everybody? On Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, and every Facebook community. Ali Madawi here with you, Global Master Trainer of the Young Entrepreneur Project, and it is a brand new installment of Yup Daily. And oh my goodness, today I'm going to talk to you about how you can actually create curiosity, the one thing that you need to learn about and understand to grab people, the secret of marketing, the reason why you can build a business across the world is that one thing, curiosity. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people got kind of caught up in the hype marketing, and they think if I just hype it up, if I make it sound bigger, better, greater, by default, what's going to happen is somebody's going to be interested. But that's not necessarily how it works. So I got a blueprint in here that I wrote for you that I think you're going to want to appreciate it. But before we get started, let me say good morning. For those of you who are in Instagram, David, bonjour. What's going on, Monsieur Taoug? Good morning, Doc. What's going on, Tokoyo Carlton? And for my lovely friends in here, what's going on, Paul? How you doing? Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Weenie from Sydney, Australia. Good morning, Debbie from Phoenix. Hey, Jody from Florida. Stina from Stockholm, Sweden. Christina Barry from North Carolina. Denise from Virginia. And, oh my goodness, I have David Cesar here on Instagram and on Facebook. All right, I appreciate you, my friend. Perinda from Chicago, good morning. Kathy Clemens, good morning. Elizabeth Cousins, New Jersey, good morning. And the one and only Jimmy Izell. I got to give a special shout out to Courtney, the daughter of our beloved CEO, Jimmy Izell, who has signed a knot yesterday. She has been officially married yesterday. So congratulations. And we saw some pictures. Looked amazing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about curiosity. And number one, it's the only reason why anyone would want to talk to you. See, a lot of people, unfortunately, make a mistake, and they think if I put all the information about my business out there, I'm going to have people interested. How many of you have gotten tagged on a post with 99 other individuals about some network marketing product from the Himalayas, that nothing before it, nothing after it, and it's the best thing, and you need to join, otherwise you're a loser? Am I the only one who got in that link? Am I the only one who got tagged? That is the most immature thing that you can do in business, first and foremost. Secondly, if I know the product, the company, the opportunity, whatever it may be, I have no reason to talk to you. Now, I can just go to the good old Google or even on Facebook, and I can see exactly what the product, service, opportunity, compensation plan, you lost total leverage over me. And if I have a negative mindset or a negative way of thinking, I just dismissed any possibilities for me to take a look at your business. So you robbed me out of an opportunity, and you robbed yourself out of a transaction that you could have had me in your business. And I'm one of the best people you can have in your business. Yes, I said it out loud. All right, so let's talk about it real quick, okay? So first things first, there's a book that I want to recommend to everybody, and it is an audiobook version. It's called Start with the Why with Simon Sinek, and he explains the philosophy that I'm going to be talking to you about in a full book, but I'm going to give you the part that I think is relevant for what you and I do, okay? So in the book, he explains start with the why, then go to the how, and then give me the what. See, a lot of people, when you ask them, so what do you do? What do? They just go to the what. I'm a carpenter. I'm a network marketer. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a this, I'm a that. And that's great. Listen, good for you that you have an identity in your trade. But people would be more intrigued and connect with you more if they heard about why. See, when somebody goes, hey, what do you do? Man, it's a funny story. You should ask. I'll go into why I got started. Well, about 14 years ago, I got married to my high school sweetheart just to find myself working 90 hours a week, slaving up in a restaurant. And I just needed to find something different. So I got into the network marketing side of things and built a business online. And as great as it was always falling apart from the entrepreneurial corporate team. And I decided to do my own coaching, my own training. And the more I've learned, the more I identify that I can collaborate with many other individuals. And I got blessed to connect with a gentleman by the name of Jimmy Ezel, who gave me the privilege and the opportunity to put together an entrepreneurial community called Yup, where we get to teach people how to start a business, grow a business, scale a business. Plus, there is a turnkey opportunity at a low cost. See, I could have told you that from the very beginning, right? But what did I do? I went into why I started 14 years ago. And then I went into how start, grow, scale a business, or you have a low turnkey opportunity at a low cost right now. And then, right, I told you about the business model. So make sure that you always start with the why, because the intrigue itself is going to attract people's attention. Now, that being said, think about it like this. When you are creating a piece of content, when you are creating a post, when you are creating whatever it may be that you are passionate about, that you want to share with the world, ask yourself this question. Am I sharing the why in this image, in this video, in this blog? Am I sharing with people, why am I doing something? See, it is only through the why that you can share your passion, not through the product. And if I don't know why, like I lost, as of today, ladies and gentlemen, 30 pounds in 10 weeks. Do you know why? It wasn't because a product. No, it was because I wanted to have the ability to run with my son in his soccer field. I wanted the ability to play without running out of breath. I wanted to extend my life. I wanted to have better stamina. See, that's the why. How? Well, obviously, I fixed my nutrition. I got some mentors that will guide me through that. And I get to drink tap water that allows me to lose weight. I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. That's a different story. Now, here's the thing. For you and I right now, most of us make a mistake and we just blast people with the business. I ask of you to use what I'm about to share with you right now. Share your why, then your how. Don't talk about the what. Share your why, then your how. Don't talk about the what. See, the what forces people to be like, okay, I get why you're doing it. I get how you're doing it. But like you said, tap water? Like, what do you mean? Like, what is the product with like that tap water like accelerates your weight loss, right? See, that's the curiosity part. You're gonna have to inbox me if you want to know how I lost 30 pounds using tap water. See? Intriguing, isn't it? It really is. So that was an example of how you can create curiosity. So instead of you blasting your product at the world, you need to become a professional and just document your excitement, your passion, your why, and your how, okay? Now, once that curiosity takes place, guess what happens afterward? Like it happened today. I posted this morning that I am so excited that I lost 30 pounds in 10 weeks. And today, I am back to my body from 15 years ago. That's right. Like when I was 20 years old, I weighed 202 pounds or less. That's where I am today. Can you believe that? Right? Like 15 years. Talk about going back in the future. That's what I've done. Accelerating my body's weight loss with tap water. Again, I'm sharing this with you because I did not tell the world, go buy this product or go buy this thing. Nope. If you really, really want to know, I can tell you on private messenger, because I'm not a sales rep. I'll never be a sales rep. I mean, who wants to be a sales rep? Sales reps, they get rejected, they get declined, they get told no thank you, they get told just bad things, they get treated bad. So I respect myself as I respect my peers, and I want to make sure that I keep that information to myself. See, inbox me to learn how to lose weight with tap water. Now, once that goes to it, it goes to private conversations. That's where my testimony is going to be shared. Hey, here is the nutrition that I actually changed. Here is the water and how often I drink it. Here's what I put in my water in order for me to be able to lose weight with my or accelerate my weight loss with my tap water. Like, I give the full story in a testimony version, right? Now, what is that going to do for anyone who joins my business, my product, my offer? See, they're going to go through the same exact experience that I've gone through. And immediately when they celebrate with the world, guess what everybody's going to ask? What'd you do? And they're going to say, hey, I'll inbox you. And in the messenger, they're going to give their testimony. See, by default, you're creating duplication. For those of you who are network marketing and you want to make serious money in network marketing. And now, what is serious money? That means you're making more than $1,000 a week. If you're not making more than $1,000 a week per week, every single week in network marketing, I'm telling you right now, you need to pay attention. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of exaggeration. There's a lot of I am a whatever in the internet world, right? Yeah, we can be whatever we want in social media. That's the good news. The bad news, we all know how bad you're doing. This is why you're not an Oscar winner. We know how terrible you're doing. Like we can't lie to one another because we all have our own flaws. We all have our own limitations. We all know how bad are certain things. So you need to stop acting, and you need to listen to what I'm sharing with you right now. For real. Okay. So once you have duplication, you're now leading with simplicity. See, simplicity is the only way for exponential growth. If anyone, whether it's a product, a service, a network marketing, affiliate model, direct sale, whatever it may be, if it is not simple, it shall not be done or duplicated or expanded. Because the world is going to do what you do. And 99% of the people that you are going to deal with, as I deal with, including myself, we are not capable of handling complex things. This is why I believe in the concept of add, tag, message. I build a business by adding people in a group, tagging them on a video, and messaging them with somebody else. Can you do that? Can you add, tag, and message? Can you? Because we're building a multiple seven-figure of business by adding people, tagging people, and messaging them in a Facebook group. So for those of you who say, but you don't understand, I want to create a digital funnel, and I want to create an email list, and I want to create an API. You're so smart. You're so smart. Good for you. Yeah, let me know somebody else who would be passionate about doing what you're doing, have the time, the money, and the resources. And anybody who is doing that, unfortunately, they just don't realize it until they realize, my God, I just spent 2 months spending money, time, and energy out of my family to have zero income coming in my pocket. And that's when they look at you and say, hey, I've been doing some thinking and I have to, pull back a little bit. I have to pray about it. No, they just quit. And the reason they quit is that you led them to believe that what you're doing is going to create instant results. Facebook is free. I want to add, tag, message all day. I can go to sleep comfortably at nighttime knowing that I set you up to not take away from your family, money-wise, time-wise. Because whenever you have 15 minutes, you can add, tag, and message. Whenever you have an hour, you can add, tag, and message. So that curiosity that builds, when somebody tells me, as it happened today, hey, dude, I really, really need to know, how are you losing this weight? I said, I inboxed you. And then I'm going to add him in a group. And then I'm going to tag him in a video. And then I'm going to connect them on Messenger with someone else that helped me, that guided me, that has better results than me, that knows more than I do about weight loss. Because guess what? Ali is not a fitness coach. Ali is not a health guru. That's not my area of expertise. You know what my area of expertise is? I add, I tag, and I message. I am the best at adding, tagging, and messaging. There's no one like me when it comes to adding people on Facebook. I challenge you on an ATM challenge. Let's go this whole week and see who adds more than who on our Facebook community, on our DDS group. Let's go. Take me on a challenge. I am the best when it comes to adding people and tagging them on a Facebook group. You can go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. Let me know how that works out for you. Because you know what I know? I know who's making money and who's not. Because I was there. I did all the hard work for no results. I know what it feels like to create a course and have no one show up into your actual webinar. Or if you have somebody show up, it's people you're already on business with. I know what it feels like to do a 5-day or a 2-week event thinking that, look at how much value I'm giving, and no one signs up. Or if they sign up, it's the lowest packages there is. It's horrible. It's a terrible feeling. It's deflating. It is time to go back to basics. And I know I've been saying it for like 7 weeks now. We add, we tag, we message. Let curiosity do the work for you. Create curiosity. Make people see the best version of yourself. Make them want to learn more. Hey, how's it working? Dude, you said you got like, 6,300 plus people in 6 continents. How'd you do it? How'd you do it? Well, it's simple. I send them to this group. Here, why don't you just request a group? Okay, and then what? I'm going to tag you in a 4-minute video. Okay, and then I'll connect you with someone who's having success in this group every single week. This is all I do all day, every day. That's how I make my money. If you can do what I'm doing, you can have my results. If you can add, tag, and message, you can have my results. Or, hey, you can spend a whole week creating whatever you're creating right out there. Good luck. I know it sounds harsh, like I'm taking a dig. I'm not. I have a responsibility for everyone that is following me, for everyone that says, I want to do what you're telling me, Ali. I want to have your results. I have a responsibility to their spouses. Do you understand? And I love him, and I hope he's here with us. There's a gentleman by the name of Zimbabwe Nimbaye Jr. He's out of Delaware. He had me on a phone call with his wife back in December. And he asked me, can you please tell her why I need to work with you? Can you please tell her why I need to be part of your entrepreneurial community? And I said, ma'am, I don't think you should spend any money in our community until you and your husband are on the same page as far as what you want in your future, as far as what you want to achieve. But Zimbabwe, if you put me on this phone to convince your wife to let you spend money, you got the wrong dude. Now, here's the thing. We've had conversations over and over and over and educated over and over, and they made an educated business decision to work together with us. And Zimbabwe is now one of our speakers. He's coming to Jamaica with us next month. But you know what? Every time Zimbabwe asks me, every single time, what do I got to do, man? Just add, tag, message. I got a podcast. That's great. Keep doing that. But if you really want to make money, just add, tag, message. I got a Chrome extension. Yeah, that's great. But if you really want to make money, just add, tag, message. Should I tell people about my product? You can on stories. I have fun with them. I'm on TikTok. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm having a lot of fun. I got one video is about to hit 50,000 views. Yeah. Let's go, Instagram. You're showing me a whole lot of love. But guess what? When people ask, what's that thing? I say, well, let me give you access to a Facebook group, and I'll tag you on a video that gives you all the information. This is all I do. And until you simplify it, imagine how much more you can get done if all you were responsible for all day. I'm talking about income producing activity. I'm not talking about things that you're passionate about. I'm talking about foundational income week in and week out. Add, tag, message. Teach your whole team how to add, tag, message. You'll never do a support call. And you know what I mean by a support call? When people call you and ask you compensation questions and product questions and service questions, hey man, there's a support email and a phone number that you can call. My area of expertise is ATM. When somebody calls me and says, I'm not motivated, I'm feeling down, cool, meet me on Zoom. Let's add, tag, message together. I'll get in 5 people right away that say, sure, I'm interested. Motivated. So curiosity is a foundation of bringing people to you. But what you do after is what's going to make that financial fortress come into fruition. And you need to humble yourself, because I know I was there too. I was there when I was sold for the very first time, just ad tag message. I said, you know who I am? I'm a public speaker. I'm a TEDx speaker. I'm an author. You want me to ad tag message? You know what I do? I speak and people listen. I sell books all over the world. And then I found people saying, Ali, I can't do what you do. It backfired. Well, Ali, you don't understand. You have the charisma. You have the confidence. You have the accolades. I don't. I can't do what you do. And it didn't matter how much I was teaching people. It didn't matter how much I was giving conviction to people. It didn't matter how much I was motivated people. All they said was, I can't do what you do, man. I can't do what you do. But now, with an incredible amount of responsibility that I have towards the masses that I serve, I don't care. You can push back, you can resist. I'll go dollar for dollar, name by name, line by line. And I will tell you, you want a duplicatable business. What is duplicatable? It grows without you. You need to embrace, implement, and teach everyone in your team how to light up the Facebook community all day, every day by adding, tagging, and messaging. If you are not doing that, you're doing yourself and your team a disservice. I am going to say it out loud, and I'm sorry. Your team is going to fail because you're teaching them the most complex thing. You're putting the horse before the cart. Do you understand that I've been in business for 14 whole years, and I just started my podcast a year ago? Do you understand that I've done $2 billion of accumulated sales? And this is not me bragging. It wasn't just me. It was organizations all over the world. I just did what I'm doing with you right now. They did a lot of the work. It wasn't credited just to me. But guess what? And I just started vlogging a year ago. I did my audiobook a year ago. My book itself didn't come out until 4 years ago, when I finally made successful money. And people start from day one. No success whatsoever. Never made a dime in network marketing and eBay or Amazon, not even on Facebook Market. Heck, they never made money from a garage sale. And they say, I'm a business coach now. Let me build a course. Good luck. Let me know how that works for you, because chances are you're going to struggle for a very, very, very long time and lose credibility all along the way. Because you know what your team and followers are saying? Well, if this stuff is so good, how come I'm not seeing you blowing up and growing and doing all the big things that all the big ones are doing? You are killing your own credibility by selling something you're not making money with. And we all know that. Anyways, I love you and I appreciate you. And I hope that you receive this information and this message with a positive mindset, because if you take it from a negative mindset, you did it to yourself. You know, you can't be mad at the guy who said, oh my God, watch, it's a thief, while you're the one who's caught with the bag, right? Like, the thief did commit the crime. I just pointed out that there's a thief over there. So don't be mad if what I'm saying is making you feel uncomfortable. I want to do you a solid favor today, and I want you to get mad enough and prove me wrong. Not by saying, I'm going to show you how funnels, man, do you? Like, I don't care. I sleep comfortably at nighttime. I work from my cell phone by copy paste. You're the one who's working 6, 7, 10 hours a day creating to make no money at the end of the day. Now, that's what you do. Until you are okay with changing your mindset and behavior, because when you say, I want to help people, Ali, I love people, I want to help everybody all around the world, cool. Who did you help yesterday? Or are you just loving the sound of your own voice? Teaching. Help. You want to help? Add tag message. Add tag message. There's a reason I don't teach people how to podcast. There's a reason I don't teach people how to do public speaking. There's a reason I don't do none of that stuff. I'm capable. That's what I did before being in the role that I am in right now. But my responsibility, what I accepted, was to help people make money every single week, was to change people's lives, was to make their milestones come into reality, was to achieve their core values, was to give them a fair playing field. How do we do that? Create curiosity with your posts. Absolutely. Start with the why. Talk about the how. Just don't give them the what. And then get to ATM. That is the only way that I believe, this is my professional, not my personal opinion, my professional opinion, that you can build a multi-billion-dollar company starting one message at a time. I appreciate you and I thank you, and I hope this message hit home with you. For those of you who are watching with us today, stay tuned. Throughout the whole day, there will be surprise income producing activity workshops, not just from me, but many of our master trainers. You're literally are going to get a message that says, hey, going live in 30 minutes. I'm going to be doing some ATM. Come work with me. So feel free to join throughout the whole day. Later on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for those of you who are in our Young Entrepreneur Project community, along with our corporate team and many leaders, we have an incredible training waiting for you to happen. Most people don't know this, but summertime is usually what would be considered our low season, our slow season for online businesses, network marketing, and direct sales. And that's okay, because this is where the average person says, yeah, I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to go to the pool. I'm going to do all this stuff. The entrepreneur, it's not a clock in, clock out thing. I am an entrepreneur from the moment I wake up till I go to sleep. I just have fun all along the way. I just do it from wherever there's fun and good times, right? So you need to be in tonight's message, and you need to get everybody on your team, because there will be a new roadmap to exactly how to do everything that I just shared with you right now to be elevated. For those of you who are in our community, I send a private message in our founders group, and I made an invite to each and every one of you. I personally will be taking the lead on whomever wants to take it, but it will not be easy. It'll be annoyingly frustrating and scary. Good. I want you to set up that expect. Now, all we do is ATM. You know that. But I do not tolerate BS. I do not tolerate your excuse. I don't allow people to be mediocre. If you're going to work with me, we're going to work to win and make it to the top, because I have a responsibility to lead by example. And if I can't hold you to the accountability level that you need in order to be successful, don't tell me you want to make 7 figures. Don't. If you're not willing to go through the required activity, don't talk about it. You're not ready. So feel free to let me know if you have what it takes. If you want to be part of this, all I'm looking for is will and desire. We'll figure the rest out together. So I thank you and I appreciate you. I'll be seeing you all. Oh, one last thing. Drop, Drink, Shrink Challenge. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's $26,000 worth of giveaways. This is what this guy's been. All right, I'll brag. Can I brag? May I have permission to brag for a little? Instagram, you've been showing me love. Can I brag for a little bit? All right, good. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I can brag for a little. So 30 pounds as of today in 10 weeks. Yes, I worked on my nutrition. Yes, I've removed my ice cream that I used to have every single night. Yes, I don't snack like I used to with bad things. Yes, I take specific protein shakes that help me so I can stay in the trajectory. But I lost 30 pounds 30 times in my lifetime. This is not the first time. That's not the wow factor. The wow factor is I'm able to sustain it, maintain it, and I'm accelerating my progress with tap water. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Myself, along with our executive team and many of our trainers, we're going to show you exactly how, you can take care of yourself. Because as an entrepreneur, the suckiest part is to sit in this chair and and yap, and I don't do anything for my body. I've been able to do that. Number 2, $26,000 worth of giveaways. I don't know about you, but that's something that people usually get excited about. $26,000 worth. So you want to show up for that. Number 3, for those of you who are entrepreneurial minded and want to bless other individuals with the ability to A, lose weight with tap water, B, to get natural, healthy energy as well, and the ability to fall asleep naturally, we're going to teach you how to tap into a $22 billion vertical. I don't know about you. The Young Entrepreneur Project is going public. We're opening a $22 billion vertical right now. You're going to want to talk about it with us. So I appreciate you and I thank you. And I'll be seeing you all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in our leadership community. Thank you. Have a blessed day. You all are amazing. You all are rock stars. Take care. Thank you, IG. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Twitter. Thank you, YouTube. I love each and every one of you. Ciao, ciao, bye, bye. Take care. All right, IG, we said peace out. Take care, everybody.